Good morning, North Texas. The time of recording is 11 a.m. across the viewing area. I'm Joshua Wisel here in the Weather 225 Storm Studios, taking a look at the Reunion Tower Skycam to begin your daily video forecast. As you can see already across the area this morning, pretty gloomy morning across Dallas and Fort Worth with mostly cloudy skies and even some humid conditions. Fortunately, it is not as hot as it was yesterday, so we'll take that with the humidity. As yesterday we saw temperatures in the 90s with heat index values in the hundreds across portions of North Texas, but today temperatures will not be as high as they were yesterday. But if you stepped outside this morning, you can already feel the humidity across the area. There will be a chance for maybe a few pop-up showers and storms across parts of North Texas. We'll get to that here in a little bit, but as you can see, already kind of a gloomy morning across Dallas and Fort Worth. If you see, too, as well, if you look carefully, there's kind of a little wobble to the camera once again this morning, and that's because of the winds out of the east-southeast that are kind of gusty but nothing significant. We'll show you that with our current conditions across North Texas. As you can see, current conditions across Dallas, temperatures were at 72, feels like 72, so the heat index values are not like what they were yesterday, starting off the day. Temperatures are, again, in the 70s across the area. Dew point is at 63, and there's those winds that we mentioned with the camera kind of wobbling back and forth out of the east-southeast. They're around 13 miles an hour this morning. So let's take a look real quick at the Texas radar view. This is brought to you by Micro Construction and Roofing. Give them a call at that number. Again, big shout out to them for helping us with the system. As you can see right here on the radar, this is a stalled frontal boundary across North Texas. And if I step out of the way, you can see it's currently just between North Texas and Central Texas. This will bring unseasonably warmer temperatures to Central Texas this afternoon into this evening. However, for our area, we will see temperatures slightly cooler than what they were yesterday in the 80s across North Texas. And even at this view this morning, you can see not a whole lot of activity across the state. This morning, rain-wise, we'll continue to see that change for western Texas as we head into the evening. And even late tonight, we could see some of those showers and storms make their way towards the I-35 corridor. We'll have more on that in just a second. But as you can see, pretty quiet across the state already this morning. So let's take a look real quick at the DFW viewing area. This is with our live scan NextRad Doppler radar across North Texas. And as you can see, already this morning, not a whole lot of activity in the Dallas viewing area. Actually, no activity across the Dallas viewing area this morning. But again, that could change for areas west as we head into this evening with a few chances for some showers and storms. We'll get to that here coming up. But as you can see with our live scan NextRad Doppler radar, no activity across the Dallas and Fort Worth area. So here's a look at current temperatures across the area. There's those 72 degree temperatures that we mentioned with our current conditions across Dallas and Fort Worth. That's at DFW Airport. Just west of I-35, we're seeing temperatures this morning already almost in the 80s, as you can see near Breckenridge, 77, and 77 near Jacksboro. 73 out in Wise County, 73 in Johnson County, 70 right at the Kaufman-Dallas County border, and even 72 up near Gainesville. Let's take a look temperature-wise across the state. There's that frontal boundary, and as you can see, just along and south of that frontal boundary, we're already seeing some hot temperatures across portions of Texas this morning, as central and southern Texas are already starting off in the 80s, 88 in Houston, 88 near Midland as well, so already hot conditions there, 79 near El Paso, and even 72 right near the Texas-Louisiana border. All right, folks, so this is today's severe weather outlook, and before we get into this, we just wanted to mention you can view this at any time on our website. We update this daily. This is the Day 1 severe weather outlook. This is for today's risk across North Texas. And I want to apologize, this system's having issues loading the 1 out of 5 marginal risks for some reason, but right where you see the blue, this is general thunderstorms possible, and the green is the 1 out of 5 risk that is not filling in the color box here, but areas just west of this blank area is also a 2 out of 5 risk for some severe weather. That is a slight risk. Here is a marginal risk, and again, this blue area is just general thunderstorms possible. But again, we're keeping an eye out on this threat because it's for our western counties that we cover. This is for mostly a gusty wind threat, maybe even a downburst wind threat. Cannot rule out maybe a few storms capable of producing some quarter-sized hail, but it really looks like Gusty winds will be the primary threats with these storms. That slight risk is for areas just west of our viewing area, and the general thunderstorm chance across the area that is in blue is just because there is a chance that as these storms develop in western Texas and move east, they would have the potential to make it towards the I-35 corridor as some general showers and storms. So we're keeping an eye out on that. We'll get to the future radar coming up here in just a moment, as well as the rest of your forecast coming up right after this.
Like our media, website, or our live video forecasts? Consider supporting us today with our Patreon. Visit our Patreon at patreon.com/weather225.
All right, welcome back. This is our Futurecast radar across North Texas for this evening. Right now, the view behind me is at 10 p.m. tonight. There could be a few pop-up showers and storms across our western counties that we'd have to be mindful of, but this would not be widespread severe if these go up. And a lot of these will be short-lived as the main activity kind of makes its way towards the I-35 corridor to the east. As you can see, this is by midnight, across the area. We'll have to be keeping an eye out. We could see maybe some showers and storms across the western portions of the area as this activity kind of pushes east towards the I-35 corridor. But as it reaches the I-35 corridor, you can see it's getting closer here by 1 a.m., and that activity to the north kind of fizzles out once it reaches the Sherman area. Same with this activity just west of the Dallas and Fort Worth area. So what this tells us is there is a potential that we could see some showers and storms that make their way towards the I-35 corridor. So that's why we put a 20% chance for some showers and storms across North Texas. Is there is the potential that this could make its way into the I-35 corridor. The odds of it being severe is low, but these will be in a weakening trend. It's something that we'll have to be keeping an eye out on. But this is nothing that you need to be overly worried about threat-wise, as this could be mostly just a gusty wind threat as it pushes through with even some localized heavy rain across the area. But not all of us would see this activity, and this does not appear to be a widespread severe weather event, as the better conditions for severe weather appear to be just west of the I-35 corridor, where we saw those SPC outlook risks earlier in this video forecast. But it's something to be keeping an eye out on. It's not entirely out of our thought that these could make their way closer to DFW and maybe our Red River counties. So we're keeping a close eye on it, but we're just letting you know not everyone will see rain, not everyone will see strong activity. It's just something we're going to be keeping a close eye out on. So if anything changes with this forecast, we will be letting you know. So follow us on all of our social media. We'll get you the latest if it becomes available and if there's any updates. But it looks like not all of us will see rain activity, and it looks like the threat for severe weather across our area in Dallas and Fort Worth is rather low. It's just our western counties that we could see a lower end severe weather threat for those areas this afternoon and evening. We'll be keeping a close eye on it, so don't worry about it. Stay tuned with Weather 225 if anything changes. We'll get you the latest as it becomes available, and again, if there's any new updates or changes to this forecast. Alright, so let's get to your hour-by-hour forecast. This is by noon. You can see temperatures by 76 across the area by noon with mostly cloudy skies. Same by 3 p.m., mostly cloudy skies, except that we will see our high of about 85 across the area. 20% chance for some showers and storms by 8 p.m., as we showed kind of those pop-up showers and storms for our western counties are possible. With partly cloudy skies, we could see maybe a little bit clearing this afternoon into this evening. Temperatures will be lowering back into the lower 80s by this evening. So here's our projected highs for today across the areas. You can see Dallas is projected to be about at 85. Areas just west of I-35 will see temperatures around 87. Along the Red River, temperatures will be near 83 between Bowie and Gainesville. That's our projected highs there, as well as 85 between Corsicana, Hillsborough, and 84 in Canton. Alrighty, so I'm going to step out of the way so you can see the 7-day forecast to end this video forecast. As you can see, across the Dallas and Fort Worth area, we're going to see just a few chances for maybe a few pop-up showers and storms, almost like the summertime across North Texas between now and Saturday. By Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, we will see better storm chances across the area. for your Labor Day weekend. Keeping a close eye on these, we could see maybe some localized heavy rainfall and maybe even a flash flooding threat across portions of North Texas during that time. We will be keeping a close eye on that. But if you have any outdoor plans, just be sure that you're weather aware Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for your Labor Day weekend. If you have any plans to be out on the lake, just be sure that you're keeping a close eye on this forecast. You don't want to be caught on the lake with a storm. We recommend downloading a lightning detector app just because we could see some thunderstorms across the area during those days. Nothing to be worried about. It's just so you're safe while you're outdoors, attending outdoor activities. But as you can see, throughout the rest of the week, we'll see temperatures in the upper 80s and even 90s across portions of North Texas. And then we'll lower our temperatures as we get that heavy rainfall and next system across the areas. You can see temperatures will be in the upper 80s and then lower 80s by Monday across North Texas. Excuse me. There we go. And by Tuesday, temperatures will be almost at 80 with lows in the 60s. So we'll see kind of a cool down going through your Labor Day weekend and into early next week. But other than that, we hope you enjoy the rest of your week as we can see some mild to even hot temperatures across the area. Some gusty winds Thursday and Friday as well. Again, we can't rule out a pop-up shower or storm across North Texas during this time as well. And again, showers and storms are possible tonight across the area, or parts of the area. Not everyone will see that storm activity. You can keep up with the latest 7-day forecast daily, as well as today's forecast daily with our website, once again, weather225.com. Otherwise, again, we hope you enjoy your day. Thank you for tuning into this daily video forecast. I'm Joshua Wisel here in the Weather 225 Storm Studios. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for letting us be your trusted weather source since 2015.